got my dress on just to try it on because it's cleaning day today, so I won't be wearing it. The collar's looking not too bad now it's on. This bit here, gaping, so I need to pop her on there. It's not as sort of pulled in as much as I'd kind of hoped on the waist. So that little modification didn't work quite as I anticipated, but it's very comfortable. It just needs to settle in. I find when you've done a French seam, it can all be a bit stiff to begin with. I like the length. Put my slippers on again, look. Yeah, it just needs bedding in, I think. Let's see if I can get a full length. But bear in mind, it is cleaning day today, so everything's all in a bit of a muddle. There, so you can see the sleeves and the collars. Yeah, not too bad. Bit of a gape there, that'll be fine. I don't need to use these buttons. They are functional buttons, but I can get it over my head. And the length is lovely. But yeah, I'd hoped to get it, I wanted it a bit more like sort of that. But it's like that. Never mind. I like wearing a sack, don't I? Okay, time to tackle this lot. Okay, this is nothing to do with me. Toby?
What?
Why is there a blue rubber glove on your bedside table?
I had that when I was weed killing.
Oh, okay. I like to hang my things that I've made on this hanger in my bedroom for a little while, just as I sort of get used to them and miss having them as a work in progress. I don't know why I'm speaking in such a stuttery way. I've got these little wooden buttons, which I think, come on, there we go, which I think look very nice on this. Oh, honestly, this colour, it doesn't want to show true at all. And they came in a packet of 4 and I only needed 3, so I've shoved the spare one down there. I was going to sew it on the inside, but then I thought that would look really sweet. So that's what I've done. Yeah, very happy with it. Well, as happy as I ever am with something when I first finish it. It usually takes me a little while to forget about it. It's Toby flushing the loo, sweet. It usually takes me a little while to forget about it, and then I fall back in love with it. Right over there, just getting your rubber glove on, are you?
What do you want me to do with it?
Stick it over your head and walk around being a chicken.
I'm not doing that. I look ridiculous.
I've just been on a dog walk and we're back. I forgot that I'm vlogging today. There was so much I could have shared. Never mind, I've just been in my greenhouse and picked some tomatoes, but I forgot to look for my tripod. Tomatoes have been my triumph this year. I have had pots and pots and pots full of little cherry tomatoes. My beefsteak tomatoes, well, I don't think I'll bother with those again. To be honest, the cherry tomatoes are the ones that I like the best. I've got these ones in my veg box, and I've saved some seeds from one of them. I'm going to grow these ones next year. I'm going to grow these ones again, and I'm going to grow some like this. I'm just going to have fun with all the little babby ones. So these are going to get roasted in a bit. Whoops, lost one behind me teapot. They're going to get roasted in a bit with some salt, pepper, dried thyme and olive oil. And then I'll, actually no, I probably won't roast them in olive oil. I'll just roast them as they are. And then I'll drizzle them in olive oil, pop on some fresh basil, and then just bung them in the freezer for another day. I've had a massive sort out of shoes. So in this bag, are shoes to take to the charity shop. They're all shoes that I love them, but they're not comfortable. They don't fit. They hurt my knuckle, my toe knuckle. So they're going. I've been having a good old sort through, so that's brilliant. No tripod in the greenhouse. We're out here. It's bloody freezing. Look at the parasol. The parasol is dying. And I'm going to carefully video Franca just so you can see the top of her head. Hang on, don't wave again. She's had a sore throat, so she's all wrapped up with a little thing on her head.
Very, very Russian.
I've made a decision on this caliometry.
Okay, and?
It's I'm trying
Tell us all.
to do it.
Tell everybody.
I'm visually showing.
No.
It's coming out. I'm starting again. I can't do it. Oh, I've seen it. I find frogging quite satisfying.
Oh, incredibly satisfying. Especially with something like that which comes undone well.
Wow,
Like
it's
something fluffy.
tangling a little on the cast off edge. Here we go.
Do you want me to roll wind while you're
I've come in. Oh, it's perishing cold out there. And I knew if I stayed out any longer, I'd get cold to my bones, and then I just can't warm up. One of my alarms went off then. You will have seen I've decided to frog my caliometry headband. As I was answering my comments from the vlog yesterday, I'm never going to get around to all of them, which I hate. I hate not answering all of the comments, but time gets away from me sometimes. But I love your comments. I love them so much. They make me really happy. I realised as I was answering it that I was swinging from one thing to the next thing. Was I going to frog it? Was I not going to frog it? And then I took it out to show Franca, and I got it out and I put it on my head, and I thought, I'm frogging it. So I frogged it. And I'm just going to do the easy fit ribbed hat with a pom-pom. Happy days. Actually, I might not make a beanie hat. I might make a different style headband. Right, we've not done this for a while. Welcome to Cuckoo's cooking show. Cooking with Cuckoo. That was really hammy. Might cut that out. Cup of tea. Mint tea. I'm making Welsh rarebit spread. You see, for my birthday, Franca gave me this Welsh rarebit spread from Fortnum & Mason, which is a really lovely, I was about to say supermarket. It's not a supermarket. It's a food shop amongst many other things in Piccadilly Circus. In Piccadilly, not in Piccadilly Circus, in London. It's the Queen's grocery shop, basically. Basically, that's what they say. And everything in there is absolutely delicious. Franca also gave me Fortnum & Mason champagne truffles, because champagne truffles I love so much. I used to love the Charbonnel and Walker champagne truffles best, but now I love Fortnum & Mason champagne truffles best. Anyway, I digress. So once this was finished, and I was sad about that because it's nice on crackers, just cold. But the way you're supposed to do it is you spread it onto some toast and then you grill it, and it just turns into this molten, delicious Welsh rarebit. So I found a recipe online. I'll link it below. It's by Lavender and Lovage. If you just put in Welsh rarebit spread, it'll pop up, and it works brilliantly. So what you have to do is that was really loud, so I'm going to start again. Push that over. What you have to do is you get 250 grams of cheese, and you grate it or cut it into chunks, whatever floats your boat. I don't know why I'm doing this by hand, because it'd probably be easier if I chopped it. My apologies for all the background noise. I can hear one child shrieking, one child whistling. But it's that time of day. I should have done this earlier on, but Mondays are put the house back together day, and then after I walked the dog, I sat down, had a cup of tea, watched Sharon, caught up with her vlogs. The other vlogs that I'm watching are Ali, Little Drops of Wonderful, obviously, and Suzanne, Green Lambkin, who's new to me. I've not watched anything of Suzanne's before, but I am definitely really enjoying them. I've watched a couple of her vlogmases as well, and now I'm really, really ready for Christmas and for the cosy months. So all good. I'm not sure who else is doing Vlogtober at the moment. If you know of anybody, if you're enjoying anybody, let me know. Now, after doing this, if you've got very cheesy fingers, then what you have to do is you have to clean them up by doing this. Because waste not, want not. Yum, yum, yum. I love cheese. So you blitz this until it goes crumbly. And then to that you need to add 50 grams of butter. 50 grams of butter is in there, and then drop the lid. 2 teaspoons, I'm just going to guess 2 teaspoons of English mustard, not English mustard powder. So if you've got mustard powder, make it up into 2 teaspoons. Next, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. It's that weird sauce that people who are not British or English, British, struggle to say. We don't pronounce it Worcester sauce, we pronounce it Worcester sauce. This is Tesco's own one. I prefer Lee and Perrins, if I'm honest. So a tablespoon of that is basically 15 grams. So to save on washing up, eyeball it and weigh it. 14 grams. Honestly, I'm a pro. Perfect. Now, 150 grams of, or millilitres of IPA ale, which I don't have. So I'm using white wine instead. And again, I should just weigh it. Pour this in. Wilfred's online with my godson. They love each other, but they get so loud and excited. I I love that they're close though. Oh, look at that, there's enough for me to have a glass later. Not supposed to be having wine on a school night, but it's not going to last till Friday, is it? It'll go rancid. I suppose I could freeze it for gravy. I should do that. And then blitz. So you blitz it until it forms a sort of spread. That sort of consistency. I think I could blitz this a little bit more because it's still quite kind of bitty. Oops. Good job that didn't land in my tea. It's delicious. Gosh, that is just delicious. Toast one side of a thick slice of bread, preferably sourdough. Flip it over, smear it with this, put it back under the grill, or I think in America and Australia you might call it a broiler, and it'll go bubbly and brown and delicious on top. And then serve that with a crisp salad. We've got a salad and also some green beans that need using up, and I got some little English radishes out of the garden earlier on, so they can go in there as well. Yummy! This is incredible on jacket potatoes as well. Ooh. I feel I need to apologise because if you love Welsh rarebit, this just makes it so easy to make, and you'll all have to buy bigger knickers because your bum's going to grow.